This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. Another day, another dollar, talking all things cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, decentralized finance, cryptographic encryption, Bitcoin, altcoins, meme coins, and everything in between coins. It's a pleasure to see you guys. How goes it? What is up? You already know what's going on. Hello, hello, welcome. Show some love. Tap the screen. Type a comment in the chat.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Let's get it. We're off to the races. Yo, 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 yo. Good to see you, D's. Hello. Welcome, everybody. It's a pleasure to have you guys. Yep. Yep. We are out here. We are out here. I gotta go find this file, honestly. It's time for me to add back the spinning logo. Time for me to add back the spinning logo. Let me go find it. Yo, 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 welcome. It's good to see you guys. It's your boy, Ynot, greatest crypto rapper of all time. How's it going? It's going. It's going. Man, where is this? Is this it? Good to see you. Welcome. Sorry, give me a moment while I try. There we go. I found it, actually. Okay, it's right here. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And with this, we should be good. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Boom. Man, why is that not working? Yo, 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 welcome to the stream, everybody. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, Ynot, greatest crypto rapper of all time. We're locked in the trenches, another day, another dollar, talking all things cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, decentralized finance, cryptographic encryption, Bitcoin, altcoins, meme coins, and everything in between coins. No risk, no Rari is what they say. No risk, no Rari. Okay, there we go. Turn this down, loop, and boom. Nice. It's back, chat. It's finally back.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
It's finally back. Do you guys see that or no? Do you see it? Should it be smaller? Let me go pull up the stream from another account. Okay. Oh, nice. I see it up there. You guys see that, right? Up next to my head. Maybe I should go put it on this side. I'll put it there a little bit. Nice. Sweet. Sweet. That actually looks pretty good. I can put it here, theoretically. Is that better?
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Okay, nice. And one over here. Perfect. Dope. Yeah, that works pretty well, I think. Let's bring this one down.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Okay. Nice. Let's do it, chat. Let's do it. I think that works pretty well. We can bring this one up a little bit over here. Yeah. Perfect. All right. Let's lock in the trenches. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's a pleasure to see you guys. Sorry for that little delay. Just had to set my stream up. It's an absolute pleasure to have you guys. Let's lock in. Another day, another dollar. What is up? Pleasure to have you guys. Put a W in the chat if you've been winning lately. Put an L in the chat if you've been losing lately. Slow and steady wins the race, and it's a marathon, not a race. Let's refresh the market and take a look. We're at 2.378 trillion total crypto market cap, with Bitcoin at 66,642, ETH at 2,055, XRP $1.32. We've got BNB at 586, looking pretty dark. Solana at 79.34, looking pretty dark. Tron, Dogecoin, Cardano, Chainlink, Hyperliquid, Canton, Stellar, Zcash, Hedera, etc., etc. Who cares about all that stuff? Let's lock it in the trenches. Here are the meme coins, the hottest and freshest plays. Let's see what's going on in the market. Milkers, we were looking at earlier, a little under 100,000 market cap, and it ended up going absolutely parabolic, topping out at 600K. Now it's fallen down quite a bit back to 132 and climbing up just ever so slightly, curling up at the bottom there to 180. This thing looks pretty cooked as far as I'm concerned, but if you were here for this candle, that was a magical candle. We saw it earlier on our stream, and it was insane. One tweet carries a lot of motion in this market. Let's take a look around. Des Smoke says, I just put a long into XRP. All right, bro. Let me know when you get liquidated. Let's keep looking. That Moon coin was the hottest coin yesterday. Not doing so well anymore. This coin right here, out of nowhere. Literally for no reason.
Exclusive.
This coin came out all the way 2 days ago, sat on the floor, literally at 3,000 market cap. Suddenly, in one moment, wicking up to 846,000. This is Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders. I am not quite sure why this mooned the way that it mooned. It's pretty mysterious. Pretty mysterious. Yo, good to see you all. Welcome. Welcome. Trying to find good plays. Bitchy meow. Bitchy meow. Bitchy meow. This thing's up to 660,000 as well. So this is the third coin that we've seen just in the past 2 hours that has wicked up over 500,000 market cap. The trenches are definitely alive right now. There's definitely some opportunity out there. Pretty impressive wick up right here. A lot of diebacks as well. Totally followed what? Followed Bernie Sanders? I'm not surprised. It's right up his alley. Hey, good to see you, Izadi. Welcome. Pleasure to have you, bro. I look forward to seeing you. I love you too, bro. I love you too.
This is a
We're gonna make it, bro. We're gonna make it. Slow and steady wins the race. You feel me? Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get you on the stream one day, or maybe we'll do it when I pull up on you. We gotta get you to speak to the people, bro. We gotta get you to speak to the people. Waiting on them to change, waiting on the trenches to change. Yeah, it's in a pretty shitty spot right now. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie right now. This thing topped out at what? 3, 4 or 5. You can join now. Yeah. Pull up. The only problem is I can't hear you right now because I don't have any headphones. But if you're down to pull up and speak to the people, your call. I wouldn't be able to hear you. I could hold my phone up and hear you with a slight delay. Your call. There it is. Chat, you guys see? Nice.
Yo.
Let me switch this over real quick. You guys hear him, right?
Yo. Hello? Friends?
Nice.
I heard you, then I couldn't hear you.
Okay.
Yo, why not?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, yeah.
Nice
I heard you say the trenches were alive. I'm waiting. I'm setting up a little hot tub, bathtub shoot with a couple baddies right now. They're changing into the lingerie, right? But I heard you say the trenches were alive. What? Should I be on the computer instead of?
No, I think what you're up to is a little more important right now, bro.
I don't know if it is. We're waiting on the.
Such a good time, bro.
We just a little hot tub situation. Now we're doing the bathtub situation. But you guys making money?
Yeah, out of the fire and into the frying pan. Yeah, we're making a little bit of money, bro. Running it up.
Yeah, I bought a meme coin earlier. I'm not gonna shill it, but I bought a meme coin earlier.
Okay.
It's been a while. The last one I bought, I lost 15 grand on, so I wouldn't listen to me. You know what I'm saying? But I got some good supply on this, John.
Oh
I was
fucking
tracking,
A.
I
Yeah.
was tracking some wallets. You know, we'll see what's up. It happens. It happens. Oh,
Well, you
I
let
mean,
me know
so
what it is, bro. I won't let the people know, but I could just bring it up.
Alex, it's one of
If
the
you give
things
me
where
the info.
I got it. It's one of the things where I got to, when you get a text and they say, don't buy more than 1%.
Crypto
You know
rapid
what I'm saying? It's one of those.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But
Well, I'll see it on the news tomorrow.
this is why NFTs are important, right? For the people who don't understand the NFT side of the culture, is like as you make money in crypto, you want to start joining different NFT communities because those are where you're going to meet your trading friends in the long road too, right? You're going to meet them from hanging out in like your Discord and like that sort of stuff. But you start to network and get in with different communities, and everybody, they're not always going to win, but you start to learn over years and years like who's good at cooking, who's not a good at cooking. So you spin the dice on that.
Yeah, you talking about those Astra NFTs? I forget what they're
No, no. I
called.
just mean in general. Like have so many. I'm saying a lot of people hate on NFTs, which you should buy as a trophy if you're like doing really well, right? But I guess I'm saying the networking that's come from me from buying all the different from CryptoPunks to apes to all the different stuff, right? Meet people over the years, and every once in a while, those people come back for a little cook. And you take a gamble on that based on track record. You know what I mean? So a lot of people are like, "How do I know which coins to get into?" I mean,
Yeah,
you could be
that's
a
how much your
hardcore.
net worth, bro.
I mean, one, knowing what you're doing is important, right? I know how to trade, fresh off the charts, but also getting invited every once in a while doesn't hurt either because you build that reputation that you respect
Absolutely,
the
bro.
chart, etc. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just thought I'd pop on here and show you some love, bro. Yeah, I'll be popping in. I join your stream like
I
two, three,
appreciate it,
four
man.
times a day. But we definitely gotta
Yeah,
lock in
well,
when we
I
come to
see you
Vegas.
every time, man. I'm gonna see you out there, bro. You might just have to keep the hot tub running.
That works for the ladies, but I get that is truly does for the ladies. But I'll put you in the hot tub for sure.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you guys a sneak peek of what's cracking over here, but and then I gotta go. When they start coming up here, I gotta go. But a little sneak peek. Never heard the chat.
Yeah. Well, that's because I've never seen that tub, and I've never seen that tub. You're in the rare upstairs zone,
Oh
which
yeah,
is like
the
highly
master.
exclusive.
Everyone's like, "Where's Armani?"
You
Running
can't
around
even
my
get this
house.
on your stream.
No, hell no. You're getting the exclusive. Shall I
Wow,
show the closet?
that's crazy. How many? This guy's closet's bigger than your apartment, chat. Hell yeah. The Sullys? Yo.
Got to stay with a fresh pair of the Stompers.
You stay cozy, bro. You stay too cozy.
Just when the girls start saying, I want a pair," you're doing it right.
You burned through them quick, I bet.
Yo, guys, by the way, you got to get the mini fish for the bedroom. Little game, okay? You got to stay equipped with the hydration station
Keep them
in the
hydrated.
bedroom. You
Keep
can't
them
be hiking around with man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's hidden, bro.
Oh
Those
yeah,
cabinets are nice.
little Versace situation. Ladies,
I see you, bro. I see you. They're busy down there.
ladies. No, you're good. I'm up here.
Chat, you guys saw that?
Yeah. Wave to my buddy's stream. Wave to my buddy's stream. I promised them a sneak peek at some baddies, but just a sneak peek. Hey, Chad. How's it going? Sheesh. Sheesh. YouTube can't show you too much. You can get banned on
God, how's
TikTok.
it going?
Unreal. 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 Huh?
All right, you go
Okay.
have some fun, bro. You go have some
Okay.
fun.
I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Godspeed, bro. Cheers. Legend. Legend. You guys saw that? That's so funny, honestly. I love that guy. Let's go back to the axiom. Uh-oh. Fuck my whole shit up. Okay, let's move this around. Can I... There? There? No, that's even worse. You want to be him when you grow up? I'm gonna be hanging out with him pretty soon. Out in Vegas. It's gonna be a good time. I'll try to go live when I'm out there for sure. Now I gotta get all this shit figured out. Man, they just nuked my stream orientation. Let's pull this up. Sorry, give me a second, chat. I gotta fix this.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
Uh, 2352 TTT says, if you made 6-7 million from meme coins, you wouldn't be in a TikTok live with 60. Who are you lying to? Brother, you can't even afford a profile picture. You're talking to me about who am I lying to? You got 2 followers and 1 following. You can't even afford any friends, bro. Are you good? Why on God's beautiful green creation do you think I would give a fuck about your broke ass opinion, bro? That doesn't make any sense. And I know you don't make any sense. And that's cents, not dollars. You feel me? Let's see. Let's pull this up. That's still avoiding the point. Brother, you don't have a point. That's my point. Let's get there. Okay, this. Where's the other one? What do I think of PFP? It's fine. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix my stream orientation because it got fucked up right now.
This is a crypto
Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you guys. We're locked in the trenches. Another day, another dollar. Let me... Do I know Lemmy? Who? Lemmy Cook? Bro, we should actually send his coin to the moon. Yeah, I know Lemmy Cook. You mean like Lemuel Cook? Like Cooke? Like in the trenches, Lemmy? Lemmy and I go way back, bro. Yeah, I've hung out with Lemmy in real life, bro. Me and Lemmy went to Meow Wolf together in Denver. I love Lemmy. The guy's a legend. Let's see. Yes, you know that I did. Then why are you asking me?
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
So next time, don't clown me when I'm asking to pull up a coin. What do you? Who's clowning you, bro? Are you implying that you are Lemmy? Let's see. You're not Lemmy? Well, if you're not Lemmy, then why even bring him up? But full respect. Yeah, this thing topped out at 470K. Now it's rug pulling right in front of us. I just don't understand, bro. Why wouldn't I be clowning this? Do you see this? This shit is getting nuked right in front of us. It's in a pretty bad spot on the chart, if you ask me. It didn't top? Okay. We'll come back to this tomorrow and we'll see if it didn't top, bro. I'm almost certain that it's topped, bro. Let's keep looking. Let's see if we can find some new coins. You know what, chat? I'm gonna do something that I've never done before. I'm gonna get rid of all of my filters here. I'm gonna get rid of all of my filters here. This is something that I don't usually do, but honestly, that's just how the market should be. That's just how the market is right now. I'm getting rid of my filters, chat. Like, the way I've been seeing the market lately, you're honestly at an advantage if you get rid of your filters. There we go. For the first time, on my new pairs column, I got rid of the filters. I don't know if you guys have seen lately, but lately there's been so much action on coins in the first few seconds. You're able to cook so much sub 10,000 market cap. At this point, you're at a disadvantage if you're not aping in sub 5K. That's just the current landscape of the market. You could literally cook 100 SOL on a coin that never even goes to 20K market cap if you're in the right place at the right time. It's insane. I never thought I would see this kind of trading, but if you don't adapt, you're left behind. It's beyond degen at this point. This is downright diabolical. Downright diabolical. For some reason, there's a lot of bags coins coming out right now. First meme on cashback. Oh, Finn just announced that they're adding bags cashback. Why does Finn always drop updates in the middle of the night? Where is this guy based? Is he in Shenzhen or something? He always drops updates in the middle of the night. Introducing bags cashback. Get cashback every time you trade a coin on Bags app. Doesn't matter where you trade. Now live in the Bags app store. So this is the first ever bags cashback coin. Dwar says, I stopped gooning and then hit it 3 times. Let that sink in. That's crazy, chat. Never goon. Never goon. Not even once. LG says, I'm still learning because there are some bullshit coins that go up 150K. That is just fine. Everything is fine. Yeah, there's a lot of bullshit in the market. Gotta be careful out there. How's the stream orientation? Is it looking good, chat? I think it's looking good. We have to change it up a little bit. Yeah, market's pretty weak right now, but I honestly think that there could be a runner coming pretty soon. I honestly think that within the next hour, there's going to be a runner. More sideways than it typically is? How do you mean? Like, should I move this over this way?
This is a crypto wrap exclusive.
Just take a look at some of these coins. Like, this was a brand new launch, 5,000 market cap, bags coin. This is the kind of coin that I usually would never look at. But the way that the market's moving right now, it's just, you never know. And this was my bread and butter. Before I started streaming, I never had filters on. But then I realized, okay, I'm dealing with retail. Retail is too dumb to be able to suss out whether something is worth investing in. And so you need filters at that point. But honestly, this market, I feel like you just don't need filters. I mean, look at this. And you guys better not be buying this shit right now. If you guys are buying this, then you're dumb as a rock. But it is going up. Let's keep looking around. 30% on the top holders, 6% on the sniper. Like, this is the market for quick buys. Quick buys, sub 5K market cap. Somebody probably already milked a couple SOL out of this. Look at this thing nuking right now. Look at the top traders. The dev already pulled $100. Top P&Ls are only $20. This is crazy. I just don't know why you would launch this on bags. Bags coins are so miserable. Let's keep looking around. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's a pleasure to have you guys. Quit your 9 to 5 and start trading meme coins today. Not financial advice. But the truth is, your 9 to 5 is never going to get you rich enough. Work never made you rich. School never made you rich. You need to do something. You need to make a change. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in a box for the rest of your life. World War III is coming. Do you want to be on the front lines, or do you want to be sitting at home slinging meme coins? Let's be real, chat. It's time to lock in. Lock in or clock in. Let's go and look around. Got to be some bangers around here. Man. Crazy rugs out there. Lock in or glock in. That's really what it's about to be, chat. You guys don't understand that the trajectory of society right now, worst case scenario, cities are going to become unlivable. Like you're going to be in a war zone, whether you're on the war zone or not. Let's keep looking around. I just received a text of some alpha.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
Interesting. Interesting. 73 people here. Y'all aren't typing, so you're probably gooning. Chat, prove that you're not gooning by typing a message in the chat right now. If you don't type a message right now in the chat, then I know that you're gooning. Prove that you're not gooning right now by typing a message in the chat. I got my eye on you. If you guys are gooning, then I'll know. Type a message in the chat. You have to prove that you're not gooning right now. He says, joke's on you, I can multitask. Knucklehead says gooning. Oh my goodness. Playing some Fortnite. Nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Playing Fortnite is actually one of the best ways to practice for trading right now. If you guys want to see how like a real trader would be trading right now, you'd be looking at the market like this. You would click the quick buy button. I don't have it set up right now for some reason, but I would click that quick buy button and I would already be in the coin, right? Then I would look at the coin and it would be surging with volume because it's a brand new pair, and then I would immediately start clipping out. You see the sell button over here? I'm gonna expand on this. I would immediately start clipping out. This isn't even the right interface. Like if I was smart, I would have the interface set up where you're seeing just the buttons. I would sell my initial pretty quickly. Then I would do a 10%, a 10%, a 10%, a 10%, a 10%, over and over again into volume. Now you're gonna want to quick buy under 5K market cap. Like this coin that just came out right here, I would have already been in this at 5K market cap. This is actively, what I'm describing is actively happening to this chart right now. That's why it's going up and going down so much. Somebody already quick bought a couple sold. For example, Cupsy. You see that Cupsy's already in there? And he is right now mashing that 10% sell button. You can see that he's already sold. That red cup at the top, he's already pulled his initial. He's already sold. Now this thing is still moving with a lot of volume. Sniper sells coming in. Sniper buys coming in. You would be so active on this chart, pulling profit, 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 profit right now. And when I say you bid, I say you bid like fat stacks. Like these people are, they're twapping in like 7 to 15 SOL within under 5,000 market cap. They're accumulating, 20% of the supply in a single buy. They say something that's really interesting in the current landscape of the market. Nobody is checking supply before they buy. Nobody is checking supply before they buy. And because of that, they can exploit that. They can twap in fat SOL candles. That's what this big green candle is right here. Nobody's checking it. So they're able to just sell and sell and sell right on top of you guys. You pull your initial, and then you're making SOL, 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 every 10% sell. You see Cupsy just sold again. These guys are having their way with the chart. This chart has not even broke 15K market cap right now, but they have made so much money. If you look at the top traders, look at this. Top traders. This guy made 255 bucks. This guy is sitting on 1.3 thousand Solana. How do you think he made 1.3 thousand Solana? He's able to pull 3 SOL out of a chart that didn't even crack 10K. 232 right here. He pulled 3 SOL, 3 SOL. 2 sol, 2 sol, 2 sol, 1 sol, 1 sol. These people are twapping out candles on top of you. They are making so much profit. And the thing that's crazy is it works in their favor, because the more they sell, the higher the volume, the higher the volume, the higher the demand. The coin doesn't even have to go to 15K. This chart is still catching bids as I speak. Now this thing is actually candling up. These folks are pulling profit the whole time. They're still selling on you guys. And you guys are the exit liquidity at this point. Why? Because you weren't early enough. You didn't get in when I first pulled this chart up at 5K market cap. Everyone after 5K market cap is exit liquidity. You can see it on the candles right here. The tallest candle on this whole chart was the second candle right there. Isn't that crazy? At this point, the volume is so high, the pandemonium's increased. People are starting to think that this is a legitimate coin. The whole time, these guys are just twapping sells on you. This thing's going to go straight to zero, and they're going to milk it dry, and then they're going to move on to the next one. But it does not matter. It does not matter. You can hate the player, you can hate the game. It does not matter. These guys are rich, you guys are poor. It's time for you to lock in. Straight up. This is I've had a recent realization in the landscape of the trenches and how it's so fundamentally different from how any trading has been in crypto history. The game is Fortnite now. Like you get in and you get in the storm and you push everyone else out, you liquidate them, and you're the last one left standing. How to beat them? Be faster than them. How to beat them? Be faster than them. Hit faster, hit harder. You gotta Mike Tyson that shit. You should have already been in there. Hey, good to see you, Oz. Starting balance of 500 and go up. Yeah, I mean, if you twapped 500 into this, you probably could have pulled a couple $100 out. Is that Solana? Yes, this is Solana. What app is this? This is Axiom. AXIOM.trade. Axiom.trade. Do you need automated bots to beat them? No, you just need fast fingers. Not a lot of, yes, they're automating some of their workflow, but a lot of the stuff that they're doing is totally achievable just through the Axiom interface if you can click fast enough. Think of the reaction time of a Fortnite player. Do they need a bot to build an entire castle on themselves once they get hit? No. But you see that this coin is dead already? Again, doesn't matter. Look at the top traders. 250, 230, 220, that's 3 sol a pop. 178, 178, 136, that's 2 sol a pop. 1 sol, 1 sol, 1 sol, 1 sol, 1 sol. Top 10 wallets have pulled out over 20 Solana out of this chart. This chart never even hit 20K. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. And then what? They moved on to the next one. They've already moved on to the next one. Let's see if we can see what the next one is. You guys are basically bidding sloppy seconds on any given chart. Look at this. 43,000 in volume on a coin that never even hit 20,000. Let's look at the fee payout here. Global fees paid is 5 Solana. Whoever made this coin made 5 Solana off rip, literally just for making the coin. Coin never even hit 20,000 market cap. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. This is the landscape of the market right now. They will milk the coin dry. They will, bro. They will. They literally don't give a fuck. That's what you have to understand, is these people are machines. They are machines. Not that they're using bots, but that they are literally dialing in the mechanics of their trading. It's all muscle memory. It's all muscle memory. Same as playing Fortnite. Build, 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 build. You know, ramp, wall, 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 ramp, roof, wall. Like, all of that is muscle memory. It's all rehearsed. It's all trained. It all comes from practice over time. Same in the trenches. Quick buy, sell, click into Twitter community, identify, quick buy, sell, 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 10%, 10%, launch vamp, jump on the vamp, run the volume bot, etc., etc., etc. Is this why we don't have 100 million runners anymore? Yes. But you don't need 100 million runner to make 100 sol. You can make 100 sol on a coin that runs to 50K if you're playing their cards right. Good to see you, TP. It's crazy. This is just how the market is right now. Look at this one, Feet Coin. This was the new runner. When I said that they moved on to another one, this is what I meant. This thing has got 30,000 volume in it. We're already too late to this. It's 3 minutes old. They just got Dex paid. Sold all over it. Got some KOL bids in there. Looks like it might hit migration though. Top traders, insider bundler, bundler, dev, bundler, sniper, insider bundler. Like, these guys are milking you. 6 soul pulled, 6 soul pulled, 4 soul pulled, 3 soul pulled, 3 soul pulled, 3 soul pulled. Look, this coin never even hit 30,000 market cap. It never even migrated, and they're still making double-digit Solana off rip. Isn't that crazy? This has been relaunched so many times. Totally, man, totally. But it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. None of the old rules apply anymore. Nobody looks at distribution. Nobody looks at what the narrative is. Nobody looks at anything. They just look at volume, and then they ape blind. This is the landscape of the trenches right now. You can exploit anything. Why? Because everyone is dumb. Everyone is dumb. Like Jacket says, everyone is scalping right now. Buying and holding isn't the play. The landscape of the market is fundamentally different. That's exactly why meme coins are dying. They're just taking a different form, bro. Because at the same time that you guys are complaining about the fact that we don't have any more multi-million runners, platforms are doing record revenue. Platforms are having record volume. There's a lot of people that are making a ton of money off of these.
This is a
You guys just
crypto
aren't
rap
because you're using the
exclusive.
wrong strategies. You got to be quick and easy. You got to be aggressive. You can't be married to your bags. You can't conviction plays. It's not common in the market anymore. Gary says meme coins are easy to scalp. Everyone else keeps trying to swing trade. Do you run an auto sell? No, I would clip out manually. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have the interface set up right now, but what you want is the buttons. You want a series of buttons that you can click and dial in the percentages. You pull your initial, and then I would go 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%. What do I think about RisePad from Phoenix? It's really interesting. The idea of a launch pad on XRP is pretty cool. LG says, so you're saying we need to do new pairs now? Not necessarily. I'm just saying you should experiment. I always advocate for experimentation. Look at this right here. This is crazy. It's so fast paced, right? And notice how much the snipers are clipping out. Every single one of these bubbles is over $100. So they've made thousands of dollars on a coin that hasn't even touched 20K. Meanwhile, the volume that they're generating through their rapid selling is pushing the chart up. Isn't that crazy? There's a launch pad on XRP? Yes. It's coming soon, or it already launched. It's the Rise pad, the Phoenix, from Phoenix. They're making the first ever XRP meme coin launch pad. Look at this chart. Isn't this insanity? If you had clipped into this down here on this first red wick down to 5-6K, it would have been crazy. The motion, like, you guys just need to have speed. Speed is everything right now. It's such a different game in the market. First Ledger and Joey Wallet, X Magnetic, and XP Marketplace already there. Can I go right now to XRP and launch a meme coin? Dez says, right now is a great time to long XRP. Dez, I'm sorry, that's cap. Why are the candles moving so fast? Welcome to meme coins, bro. Welcome to meme coins. Sometimes it's not a rug, it just gets cheated to death. Brother, that's what I'm saying. They milk this coin dry. They milk this coin dry. They literally don't give a fuck. Like I just said, you have to change your mindset. Your mindset is that a coin has to have a high market cap for people to make money. It's just not true anymore. Plenty of people are making plenty of money on low caps. It's a totally different game. Coin never even cracks migration. They're still making a ton of money on it. The top developers in the game, they're launching thousands of coins. Literally less than 2% of their launches will migrate. They're still making millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. That's the scale of the market right now. Isn't this crazy? Am I on BullX? No, I'm on Axiom. Axiom.trade. I mean, look at the motion on this, right? You guys can see all the volume in all of these new pairs that we're checking, right? I don't even have any filters on right now. But when you see it, you see it. Look, this is the one we were checking out earlier. Look at these candles. The rate is insane. And what's funny is there's 40% bundlers on this. 40% bundlers. Nobody cares. People don't check distribution anymore. They'll trade anything. They're blind. Top traders, sniper, dev, bundler, sniper, sniper, bundler, bundler, sniper, bundler, sniper, bundler, sniper. These guys are pulling dozens of Solana out of a chart, and it doesn't even migrate. Doesn't have DEX paid, has 40% bundlers. It doesn't matter. Isn't that crazy? Open to anyone? Yes, it's open to anyone. You heard of the new meme coin that's linked to XRP? Heard the Fed holds a bunch of it. If you honestly, with a straight face, are trying to tell me that the Federal Reserve of the United States holds a meme coin and that meme coin is connected to XRP, then I have a $7,500 introduction to trading course to sell you, bro. Super Cybercab says Super Cybercab. Sorry, bro. Your coin's not going to do well. Let's keep looking. What do I think about Vidor? It's an actual literal rug pull. It's an actual literal rug pull. And that's a sale price, says Mag. Yeah, 7,500 is half off. I guess you haven't heard. XO, you were lied to, brother. You were lied to. You're funny, man. But thanks for the exit liquidity. You're doing a noble service to the trenches, bro. In the bear run, we need stupid, gullible people like you to give us free money. Look, Bitchy Mao just topped out at 1 million. We were looking at this a little under 500K earlier. This thing wicked up like crazy, bro. What an impressive chart. You guys see this? Wow.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
See art? Sorry, Oz, it doesn't even show up. Crypto Revolution. That's the full name, right? Oh, here it is. This is Oz the Crypto Goat's recent coin, 13,000 market cap. I follow other guys who will lie to your face, tell you to buy, and do this to you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you too, Jacket. Why am I seeing so many 2.22K numbers? Are those bot coins? That's like kind of the minimum market cap. They're dead coins. You see them on the left. It's like if the coin gets deployed and nobody buys it. But 222, you guys know 222. That's a powerful number. 222 meaning a sign of balance, harmony, and alignment with the universe, signaling that you are on the right path and to trust the process. It's a bullish sign. Not for that particular coin, but for you. Look at this right here. This thing has a ton of volume, literally less than a minute old, sorry. They immediately bundled it right away. Has 52% bundles, and they are selling this shit like crazy. Isn't this crazy? Chat, like, pay attention. Now that I've taken the filters off, you guys are seeing the true form of the market. Pull this up. The dev has made $3,000 on this coin. Think about that, chat. The dev has made $3,000 on this coin. It never even hit 25 market cap. They made $3,000. It never even hit 25K. You guys need to shift your mindset. The big money is not in holding long. That's the easy money. It's not easy because it's not easy to do it, but it's easy in the sense that it's hands off. The hands-on traders are doing the best right now. You said mine wasn't going to do well. Explain why, please. Well, the name of your coin is Super Cybercab. It's right here. It's 4,000 market cap. There's no volume on this. Nobody's touching this coin. This coin doesn't even make any sense, honestly. You literally AI generated a Cybercab with a car's face on it, and you called it Super Cybercab. Who on God's green planet would ape this, bro? Chat. Put a W in the chat if you would buy a coin called Super Cybercab. Put an L in the chat if you would never buy a coin called Super Cybercab. W in the chat if you would buy a coin called Super Cybercab. L in the chat if you would never buy a coin called Super Cybercab. Do you see the ratio in the chat, bro? You see how there's way more L's than W's? If you're launching a coin that's for a particular narrative, look at this. This is such a bloodbath. If you're launching a coin that's for a particular narrative, launch it when that narrative actually happens. You told me that the coin is bullish because cybercabs are going to be a big deal in a month. Brother, make the coin in a month. Strike while the iron's hot. Don't launch your coin and let it sit at 4,000 market cap for a full month and get delisted on every exchange and every search bar just for the narrative to drop and then somebody to make a brand new coin called Cybercab that does infinitely better than yours ever did. Let me show you something, bro. This is not a good example. I'll show on a different coin. It's called a front run. Yeah, nobody cares about a front run, bro. Nobody cares. You think you were the first ever Cybercab token? Are you serious? This one came out a year ago. This one came out a month ago. This one came out a month ago, a year ago, a month ago, a year ago, 7 months ago, 1 month ago. Brother, you are not a front runner. You are late by 11 months. Are you serious? Lock in. I just don't want you to waste your time, little bro. Bro, you look like you needed a hug as a kid. Why so much negativity? You misconstrue my honesty for negativity, bro. You know what's negative is wasting your time trying to run something up that will never actually go anywhere because there are fundamental errors in the coin. I'm not going to lie to your face because you want to smile, bro. Let's keep logging in. Do you guys see this? The chart can never even break over 22K. These guys are making money the whole time. Every single one of these red bubbles is a sniper cell. These sniper cells, $200, $200, $200, $200. They're making thousands of dollars off of this. The coin has never even gone above 20K. It's sustaining itself totally off of volume. Chat, here's the other thing that's crazy. Pay attention. All-time high on this coin was 22,000 market cap. 22,000 market cap. Global fees paid on this coin was 20 Solana. The dev who launched this coin made 20 Solana in fees alone, and the coin never even went over 20,000 market cap. The dev is also the #1 P&L on the chart. They made $3,000 from selling the coin. So they made 20 Sol, which is about $1,800, and then they made 3,000 off of selling the coin. They made 4 racks, $4,000 on 2 wallets, actually on 1 wallet. $4,000 in 1 wallet in 5 minutes on a coin that never even went past 20K. Isn't that crazy? $4,000 in 1 minute in 1 wallet in 5 minutes on a coin that never even went past 20K. Why would you run up a coin in this landscape? Why would you run up a coin? They could redeploy in the next 10 minutes. They could have another coin out in the next 10 minutes. And they could do it all again. If it fails, who cares? They could do it all again in 5 minutes. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Fair Value Gary says, meanwhile, I made 3 memes for fun and I think I made $1 in creator fees. Yes. SoCal Boutique says, we need to become devs then, looks like. See, it's funny. You guys can't do it. You guys can't do it because you don't know what you're doing. It's not as easy as it looks. These guys make it look easy. Kay says, so everyone should just launch meme coins. Go ahead, try. Launch a coin. It's going to be like Cybercab. It's going to be at 0 and it's going to stay at 0. These guys have an advantage. Whatever that advantage is, whether it's technology, whether it's experience, whether it's network, whether it's narrative, acuity, or volume bots, whether it's higher starting capital, whatever it is, they have an advantage. So they will outperform you every single time. Every single day, 32,000 coins come out. 32,000 coins come out every single day, at least. Only a couple of them are actually going to be successful. And only a minor fraction of 1% are going to actually run. This coin is called Tibetan, the Mogging Fox. And this coin right here has been relaunched dozens of times. It is not a new narrative by any means. Isn't that crazy? I'm really surprised. I'm impressed. Pay attention to what's going on here. Look at this George coin. Just came out. Never even went past 7,000 market cap. Still, this guy made hundreds. What's the sniper cell mean? Is that a bundle selling or just regular people? It could theoretically be regular people, but almost always it means it's the team. By the way, that feet coin that we pulled up that you guys said had been relaunched already, We were looking at that at literally 7K market cap. Now it's up to 36K and climbing. Isn't that crazy? Top traders on this are making hundreds of dollars. You teach or have a community? I do both, bro. The community's right down there in the chat. Discord.gg/YNOT. Totally free. Always will be free. Would you buy jugs after milkers could run? No. This is not the market for derivatives and beta plays. There haven't been many successful derivatives and beta plays in the current landscape of the market. Look at Chicky and Blicky, for example. Chicky went up to over $2 million market cap. People tried to launch Blicky a dozen times. It never worked. Look at this right here. So crazy, honestly. 6-7. Do you have callers? Yeah, if you go on our Discord, people are calling coins all the time. Let's keep looking. Jeez Louise. What is life now like? Basically, I do whatever I want whenever I want. And you guys are lucky that that means spending a lot of time with you guys. Dave says, what's up? I'm chilling, bro. How you doing? Another day, another dollar. Locked in the trenches, you feel me? Chat, do me a huge favor. This is my stream right here. In the top right, you see my profile picture. In the middle right, you see it again. On the left, you see my most recent video. Hit that like, comment, save, repost on this video. It's about how USDC, the largest stablecoin issuer in the United States, refused to stop the second largest hack in Solana history. Yesterday, there was a major hack of $300 million that were stolen from the largest perps exchange on Solana. USDC could have stopped the whole thing, but they didn't. They watched for 6 hours as $300 million were stolen, and they did not stop anything. Isn't that crazy? Why? The video explores the answer. They could have stopped a $300 million hack, and they just watched. That money, by the way, is going to North Korea. It will be used to build missiles. It will be used to oppress people. They watched as $300 million were stolen, and they didn't do anything. Isn't that crazy? If you genuinely have that capital, why don't you join the hydroelectric industry? Passive income. Brother, you don't understand that who you're talking to is a tycoon. I am a tycoon. I have plenty of passive income. While I don't do hydroelectric industry, I do the hydrocrustacean industry.
This is a crypto
I
rap.
am the largest
crypto
shrimp
rap
farmer
exclusive.
in my county. I have dozens of industrial scale shrimp farming pools with aerators, nutrients, totally self-managed. Do you know that the price of shrimp right now is around $14 to $16 a pound? Each of these pools yields me mid 6 figures, and I have dozens of them. I'm the largest industrial shrimp farmer in my county, bro. You're talking about hydroelectric? Why would I waste my time running water through a dam, generating energy, when I could use that water to grow shrimp and then sell that shrimp? Doesn't make any sense. Can you see your wallet? No, sorry, it's in the other room. But it's Mont Blanc. How much tax did you have to pay for 6-7 million in crypto profits? Have you ever heard of the beautiful island nation of St. Kitts and Nevis? How can I start shrimp farming? Buy a kiddie pool and dump a bunch of shrimp in there, bro. Natty says, help us believe you. Sorry, bro. I don't have anything to prove to you. I don't care if you believe me or if you don't. It actually doesn't make a difference to me. Let's keep looking around. So you put it in a bank there? Put it in a bank there. Where do you think the shrimp farm is, bro? What are you doing here then? I'm here to educate and onboard the next generation of investors and empower them to achieve financial freedom. I'm here to answer your guys' questions. I'm here to give honest and unbiased assessments of the coins that you bring to me. I'm here to give you guys a way out. Your job never made you rich. School never made you rich. If you want to get rich, you got to do something else.
Generational
Lorna says,
wealth.
so you're saying I need to grow shrimp now? I'm sick of trying different ways to get rich. Lorna, you drive a truck, right? Just put a couple swimming pools in the back of your truck. You're good. Mobile shrimp farm. Deliver the shrimp as you drive, as they grow in the back of your truck. It's brilliant. You're saving so much money on logistics. How old are you? I'm 12, by the way.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
17 and a half and climbing right here. This is a sloth named Solana. They actually named a sloth Solana. Isn't that crazy? Will that work for lobsters too? Lobsters grow way too slow, bro. Shrimp works because it's high volume and they grow quickly. Just hold out, Lorna. Just hold out. If the interest rates get cut soon, then crypto's gonna moon. I'm not gonna lie. Look at this. We've been following this coin since 7,000 market cap. Now it's at 26K. Isn't that crazy? Bandit is a top trader and he's already sold his full stack. He literally was in and out just like that. Do you guys see how he did it? He put in $200 all the way down here, all the way at 4,000 market cap. Then he sold his full stack up here at 10,000 market cap. It was literally that easy. It was literally that easy. Immediately Google shrimp markets in the UK. That's funny. Show us your worth, Natty.
This is a crypto
That's how I
rap
know your ass is
exclusive.
broke, bro. Oh man. Damn. What was his signal to buy the coin? Here's the two things that Bandit did before he bought this coin. One, he saw the volume. By the time he bought, the coin was already high volume, at least abnormally high volume. As you can see, this chart took a very particular pattern. There was a big green candle. That's where all the bundlers and the insiders got in. There was the dev buy. That's where another set of insiders got in. And then there was the sell-off. These guys were already selling. By the time they were already selling, the volume on this coin had spiked. Bandit's entry is right here at 4,000 market cap. He literally aped the bottom of this first dip. He got in on the first dip. You should always buy low and sell high. So he took a chance on the first dip. At 4,000, your investment is pretty risk off. It's very rare for a coin to drop significantly below 4,000 market cap. Worst case scenario, if your shit goes to zero, quote unquote, you're still at like 2.5, 3K market cap. You only lose half your bag or 25% of your bag. So it's essentially risk off. He put $200 in at 4,000 market cap. Then it jumped up. As it jumped up, it dipped once heavily, and he held strong through that dip, but he realized sell pressure would be mounting. Almost always there's going to be a recovery from the dip, but there's no guarantee that it will sustain that recovery. So he made the wise decision to sell actually around here on that first sign of recovery from that second major dip. So he bought perfectly at the first dip, and then he sold at the first recovery on the second dip. Does that make sense? Now, he missed out on a lot of profit, don't get me wrong. This coin ended up going to 30K or whatever. But you see, he actually bought back in up here. And then he bought back in, and then he sold, and then he sold. Now, this guy has copy traders, right? There's people that follow him because he is a successful trader. He definitely also probably is trading this on side wallets, or if he's not trading this on side wallets, at least there's other people in his circle that are trading this as well. He actually dropped from being one of the most profitable to now losing some of that profit because he bought back in at a high and then he ended up selling at a low. He kind of screwed himself there, at least on his public wallet. But all in all, he made a really smart play right here. I mean, he had already made over $200 within less than 10,000 market cap on a coin. And what was his advantage? His advantage was he identified opportunity quickly in 2 moves. First, he looked at volume, then he looked at the narrative. That was it. That was all he needed to do. It takes you less than 5 seconds to do that. Volume, narrative, and then he quick bought. He quick bought for between 2 and 3 SOL. I think it was something like 2.5 SOL. Then he sold that first dip. He made $200. In the time that you guys were sitting here on your hands, he made $200. Coin didn't even crack 10K yet. Isn't that crazy? How do you identify good volume? It's this white number right here, and more is better. By the way, look at the Tibetan Fox coin, because this is one that we've been following for a long time. Didn't even crack 20K, and it's still going. It's still going. And look at the money they're making off of this. The coin never even went over 20,000 market cap. This guy made $3,000. This guy made $660. This guy made 300, 260, 180, 180, 160, 130. Coin never even passed 20,000. On top of all of that, the dev made 22 SOL in fees. That's over $2,000. So the coin never even went to 20,000. He made 10% of that in fees. He made 100. Sorry, he made 10% of that in fees. He made 2% of that. Sorry, 20% of that in P&L. All in all, he recouped 30% of the market cap of this coin. 30%. What do I mean made in fees?
This
if you
is
launch a coin,
Rap
you receive a
exclusive.
percentage of every transaction on that coin in volume. Dobby says, you
This is a
definitely made the
Crypto
coin.
Rap
You're right,
exclusive.
Dobby. You got me. You caught me red-handed. I made that coin right here on the stream while I was talking to you guys, and my mouse and my hands were in front of you the whole time. I had my Claude bot launch it. Let's keep looking. Look at this. You bid this at the first dip, it's at 2.8K. You sell that at 5K, that's a 2X. Bid this at the first dip, 2.8K. Sell this at the second, that's 5K. You could have doubled your money twice right there. People don't care the amount. You could have twapped 2 SOL in at the bottom, sold for 4. Twapped 2 in the bottom, sold for 4. Could have made 6 SOL off of 2 SOL. Coin hasn't even cracked 10K yet. We're talking about the most micro cap. Like these are coins that aren't touched. Like, and still they're cooking so much money. Dev has already made 2 SOL. An insider made 2 SOL on this. Coin hasn't even cracked 10K yet. How much should the volume be in value? Right now the market is so weak that it really doesn't matter. But I like to say, as a rule of thumb, you're looking for 10,000 volume per minute, at least. In this market, you can get by on less. But as a general rule of thumb, 10,000 volume per minute. Like that coin that we were just looking at, for example, has 11,000 volume. It's 2 minutes old. Here's another thing to look for. 2 coins were just launched with this narrative called Murad. It's a Cointelegraph article. This coin right here has 20,000 volume. Look at how much money they made off of this. The chart looks terrible. Look, Bandit just bought at the bottom, like we know he does, after we just saw him do that on that other coin. Even though this coin went straight to 0, even though this coin never went higher than 13,000 market cap, Dev has already made 3 Solana on global fees paid. Top Trader made 4 Solana, 4 Solana, 3 Solana, 3 Solana, 3 Solana, 3 Solana, 3 Solana. Like, do you guys see this? They're making dozens of SOL off of coins that look like rug pulls. Dozens of SOL off of coins that don't even pass 12K. These guys are milking you. They have found the perfect way to farm low cap coins. And they're making tons of money while you guys just sit back and watch. Or you walk right into their trap. How much would you weigh the value of high social media mentions? It's invaluable. It's probably the most important thing. Launching coins about trending narratives, launching coins that have a lot of attention around them before the coin even launches is really important. If you can catch something that's new, that's hot, that's increasing in virality, then you have a perfect storm for a successful coin. Yeah, honestly, I can't believe this. Like Pixel Coin? Nah, Pixel Coin was just somebody washing money. That wasn't actually based on anything that anybody cared about. What's a good coin right now? There's no such thing. There are no good coins right now. Everything is going straight to zero. It got to 23 million market cap? Yes, because people were washing money through it. Look at the top traders on Pixel. These numbers will melt your face. Top trader made 200,000. Second top trader made 120,000. Third made 100,000. That's 300K. That's $400,000, almost $500,000 in just 3 wallets. What's washing money mean? What do you mean? What does it mean? It's washing money. Money laundering. They made $500,000 in 3 wallets on this coin. Now they can do whatever they want with that $500,000. Chapel Montero says, let's pump Ynot once again. Talk to the people. Sorry, bro. I'm not here to pump coins. If you guys want to agree on a narrative and ape that narrative, then Godspeed, bro. But I'm not here to tell you to buy anything or to sell you anything. We're the #1 top trending stream on Pump Fun. Why not? I did see Ynot had some play. Yeah, it's been doing really well lately. What's a good schedule to trade? Trade whenever you're free. Trade whenever you're free. But early morning, so in about 8 hours from now, 6 to 10 hours from now is technically the best time. Chat, I need you guys to do me a huge favor. Follow along with me. This is very easy to do. Follow along with me. You guys are watching my stream. In the top right, you see my profile picture. Click it. Then click it when it pops up in the middle right. Then go on the left and see my most recent video. Like, comment, repost, save. Super easy to do. Click my picture up here. Click it here in the middle. Click on the left. Like, comment, repost, save. Takes you less than the time it takes for you to bundle, snipe, and sell a meme coin. Click in the top right, click in the middle, and then click on the left. Like, comment, repost, save. My viewership is trending downwards. My cat is tweaking out, and it's the middle of the night. So I'm going to end the stream, but I'll be back tomorrow morning. Thanks for tuning in. This has been a Crypto Rap exclusive. God bless you. God bless your portfolio. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best audience in crypto. Do me a huge favor. Tap up there, tap here, and then tap on the left. Like, comment, repost, save that video. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. Take care until the next time. I appreciate you. Dazzler says, DM me, please. Dazzler, are you going to pay me thousands of dollars? Cheers, Kyle. God bless you guys. Have a beautiful night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good stream. I think we learned a lot. We saw a lot. We came, we saw, we conquered. We came, we saw, we conquered. Cheers, everybody. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for tuning in.